Hi there, welcome back to Mo's Garage. So, what the heck is this? Holy cow, it is huge and it's dominating the whole entire garage. Well, this is Freya, our new to us 2016 Cutwater 28 motorboat. As we had indicated in our Adventures of Artemis, that this season was going to be our last season for Artemis up in the Pacific Northwest. And so this will be our new boat. So, as is all new used things, they require a little fixing and upgrading. And in this particular case, we have to fix the joker valve. Now, the joker valve is the little valve that goes inside your head that prevents all that nasty stuff that you flush into your tank from flushing back into your toilet. My favorite job, looking forward to it, should be about 20 minutes worth of work, which means that I'll be here for 5 hours. So anyway, good deal. The saying goes, let's get to it. Awesome. And we have glasses. Okay, so time to get up into the boat. The boat's actually in really nice shape. We like it. So we got a chance to spend a few days on it, which is how we found out that the joker valve was not working. And so far, my co-conspirator, Kathy, has been helping get pretty much the cockpit sorted out. And right now it's looking pretty good. So we did have to put a new faucet here. We found out this thing was leaking. So that was a bit of an expense, but not too bad. And then pretty much I said we've just kind of gone through and all the cubby holes and different lazarettes and try to figure out what's going on. We also went ahead and put a couple of battery monitors in here. That way, especially on the house battery, we can find out at a moment's glance on our phones what they're doing. Hard to tell, but there's actually a couple of shunts that got put in there, and that's pretty much how we're going to monitor that. So these are Victron. They actually work really nice because it's via Bluetooth, and look at your cell phone. Okay, let's get down to the head. Good times, and then we'll see what kind of tools we need. Okay, so first things first, we're going to need a light. So we better turn the house batteries on so we can do that. Okay, there we go. And see, glasses are in there. And we'll see what kind of tools we'll need. And a flashlight. A headlight would be good, yeah. Yes, headlight. So, nice joke cracked by my very beautiful assistant, who's very humorous also. Okay, cool. Okay, good. So, the joker valve is actually in this little compartment right here. So, we're going to have to basically unscrew that off, pull the whole assembly out, pull the valve out, put it back in, and screw it all back together. We are also going to have to come in here and get rid of this water, because if not, it's most likely going to go ahead and empty out into the head. So we're going to try to prevent a little bit of that as possible. So first step, we'll get that out of there, and then we'll take the joker valve out. Awesome. Unfortunately, this toilet, my understanding, is the lowest point on the whole entire system. So things will definitely end up back here, which I think is why we have this water here right now. Okay, so we went ahead and got the water out of the toilet, which is actually a fair amount, really, if you think about it. So, I was just telling you, yeah, pretty clean. We definitely don't want the shower sump to activate and spray the stuff into our garage floor. So now it's time to take the 4 screws out and see how it goes. Okay, so the clamp is off. So in theory, we should be able to wiggle this and get the joker valve to come out. We are just going to get the hose just kind of ready just in case. Here we go. And here's our little dude. Okay. And it kind of looks like he's already open. If you look at that, you can actually see daylight through there. So we'll toss him in here. And then I'm just going to clean this up real quick. Okay, awesome. And this one looks closed, which is good. And this basically goes back in the hole where it came from. One more time, we'll just make sure it's nice and clean. And this goes back over the top. Okay, and then this goes back over here. Oh, that's what I was looking for, the other screw. And we start screwing it back together again. Okay, so joker valves installed. Interesting enough, as I pointed out earlier, you can actually see daylight through that joker valve, so that's what was causing it to leak. So good news, it was actually really clean. I was pretty impressed. I've done a lot worse, that's for sure, than this one. And so now we'll test it real quick. We'll put a gallon of water through it and actually put some tank treatment in it. And we'll see if it back flushes or not. So yeah, okay, cool, awesome. So we're actually using this odor away from West Marine. We used it on our last boat, it worked out pretty well. So we're gonna pour 4 ounces of this stuff in there in the toilet. And then we're gonna put a gallon of water behind it, flush it, and we will see what happens tomorrow morning. We'll hit the flush button. We'll double check for leaks real quick. I don't expect there to be any, but you never know. And I'm going to pass this to my wife and grab a flashlight, and then we're done. So good news, that was a 20-minute job that took us 10 minutes to do. That is unusual, but that is awesome. So a big thanks to my beautiful camera person. And also a big thanks to the fact that the previous owner seemed to have done a pretty good job. That was very clean. There was not a lot of yuck involved. So yeah, good deal. And that's how you install a joker valve on a 28-foot cutwater. Awesome. This video, hit subscribe and give us a big like down below. Thanks for watching.